and this one is a little bit more artsy.
Okay.
Describe the most captivating painting or artwork you ever seen.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
This one is a little bit more thinking, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like you cannot just say, I don't know, this.
Even though we're artists, you would think we would have something right off the
I
bat.
just feel like I need to like research.
Research it a little
Right.
bit.
I mean, I know I have a few, but I'm trying to like off the top of my head, like remember the names and the artists, which
True.
is kind of embarrassing. But
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel that that's also something that I want to explore more. Like
Yeah.
not just being like, oh, I don't, you know what I mean? Like be more involved into the true art
Right.
yeah,
and like
Right.
knowing who created that, even if this guy is not
Yeah.
famous. Like
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
I do really like the painting "A Girl with a Pearl Earring." I think it's by Vermeer, but like his use of light in the painting, in the oil painting, is gorgeous. Like her eye looks like it's a real eye, and like in the time when he painted it, it's like that's what he was applauded for, was like his use of light and how life, like his like his oil paintings were.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. I would like to do like more, like
more research and
Yeah.
like more believing. You know, I was watching I love this YouTuber. His name is Peter McKinnon.
Okay.
He's one of probably the best YouTubers for me. In the way that the way he does his videos are so art and like, and he did a recent video saying he actually feels like he's no art enough. Like he, you know,
Oh,
and
interesting.
he went to this house to another fellow Canadian who's a photographer who photographs like amazing, and he was telling how this guy was pure art, and like you could see it in the video how the way these other artists talk. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, but his house was in a church.
Oh, wow.
And the church have like every single corner had a story about a project he did or like why or like it was insane. And to see the pictures, like he took the picture of Ariana Grande with the Dangerous Woman.
No, really.
Uh-huh.
Oh
So
wow.
the the bunny thing,
The bunny. Yeah.
That's cute.
that was the photographer who did it.
Oh wow.
So
That's
it's
cute.
like
Yeah.
and like you can tell that the guy was art.
Yeah.
Like in one of the things he says, because we get caught up in so much like or machines, like the things that we have to create, you know, like if I have the best camera, if I have the best microphone, if I have this, I'm gonna be the best creator. And that is not the case. He was like, I hate when people ask me which camera should I use.
Oh,
He's like, I don't give a shit what you use.
Yeah.
Just use it.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Right.
And that is so true because we get so caught up in like, if I have the latest iPhone, maybe I can do the best video.
Yeah.
What if I
yeah.
have
the
you
latest
know,
software, all this
whatever
stuff.
it is in your field? Like if I
Yeah.
have the best ballet shoes, I'm gonna be able to turn better. No, it's about
Right.
you creating the art and making it important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
Trusting in your vision, having the vision for sure. I think when it comes to artwork, this is not necessarily a painting or a sculpture or any of that, but my mind goes straightly into architect. I've always had a huge appreciation for it. When you said churches, I immediately thought of all the churches I've gone to and all the stained glass windows, all the details in architect and different styles and different eras, and that's always been fascinating to me. We did for your birthday, we went to Chicago and we did this like tour. If you're ever in the Chicago area, do this tour on a boat and you get to see the architect from the boat, the city and how it was built and all the famous because Chicago is world class architect
Yeah.
center. And just the buildings. And, oop.
Sorry, Nelly.
Oh, I think you got her
Yeah.
tail.
Oh, sorry to our little four-legged friend. She's okay. But architect is actually one of my favorite art.
Art.
I think it's amazing to learn about different eras and styles and modern, contemporary, Gothic. It's just everything. It's just I think that's fascinating. I've always had a
fascinating.
huge appreciation for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine isn't really like a painting, but a like well-known Cuban dancer. She was in town back at our studio, our
Yeah.
home studio, and I was like 7 or 8, very young. And I just would always look up to her. And I remember she was rehearsing this certain piece. And so on her last day, she was in town. She actually like drew me the tutu and like colored it, everything but perfectly, and it was so beautiful. And she gave it to me, and still to this day I have it, and I like framed it and whatnot. And I think that was very like
What's
sweet.
her name?
What is her name? Yeah.
Ariadis. She has like a really big Instagram following, but she's currently like not in a company. She's
she's
a freelancer.
Tamara Tara's Domitro
Yeah.
wife.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah,
She
very
she
cool.
she painted.
Wow.
She
but like
painted
actually herself and
Like, drew something.
drew it, and
Mm.
so that
a
was really
ballerina and the
That's very
details.
I like that.
I think it was the Flames of Paris.
Flames of Paris. It was.
It was
and, like,
very detailed.
very
to
detailed
the T. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So like a little
Lovely.
crossover, artist crossover, dancing and
That's very
Painting.
interesting. I love it. I like this story because also it proves the point that you don't have to be famous to inspire somebody.
no,
Like you don't have to be like a
No.
world-renowned painter to be able to create that.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And like I feel like that's so beautiful, and that's what
Yeah.
art actually means.
Mm-hmm.
Creating
Yeah.
an emotion, evoking an emotion into somebody.
Yeah.
I
That-
love that.
That reminds me of a good friend of all of us, Gabriel Mertzman. He's a very talented dancer, but he's also very, very artistic.
Super artistic.
Very, very
Exactly.
artistic.
Yeah, we'll put his Instagram
Down below.
handle below. Check out his. He makes incredible
Jewels.
jeweled crowns and jewelries and stuff like that, and beautiful, gorgeous. So if you're into that kind of
Yeah.
thing,
He's
check
very
it out.
artistic.
Check it out.
Yes, yes. Little shout out to Gabriel.